Hello everyone, what is a woman? Internet censorship bill forced through committee, federal vaccine mandates are gone, and the BC Liberal Party convention. It's Wednesday, June 15th, and this is Quick Updates. All right, so first up, Ed has a sneak peek of something happening on Canada Day.
Thanks, Colin. Hey everybody, I'm here to talk to you about something that's going to happen on Canada Day. But I'm not at liberty to say it's going to be something we can celebrate, but you just gotta wait. Could it be something about God keep our land glorious and free? Well, you gotta tune in on July 1 and you will see. So make sure on your Canada Day celebration, you keep your phone handy because you're gonna see something that's gonna sweep across the nation. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Ed. What is a woman? Well, I'm here by the Peace Tower and Teresa is right over there in front of the Senate at the statue of the famous five.
What is a woman? Well, these women sure knew. I'm at the statue of the famous five. 5 Canadian women who led the fight to their recognition as persons in the law. Last week, the team took some time to watch the new documentary, What is a Woman by Matt Walsh. Something I especially appreciated was the way he remained calm and focused despite the poor reactions or convoluted responses to his questions. This is something for us to consider as Christians, especially when we are afraid or unsure how to engage on this topic. Overall, we found the documentary compelling and a much needed wake-up call to realize where we are at as a society when it comes to human sexuality. It also highlights where the confusion is stemming from, what is at stake, and why it's so important for us to intervene. We really encourage you to host a screening of it with your ARPA chapter in your area. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Teresa. Levi attended the BC Liberal Party convention.
Hey everyone. So last weekend I had the opportunity to go to a political convention. Now here in Canada and in most provinces, the political parties have a convention about every 2 years to discuss policy, to get together, to energize the grassroots. And this policy convention was no exception. We had the opportunity to vote and propose different policies that the party considers and will champion. I had the opportunity to build some relationships. I sat beside my MLA for a couple hours, just chatting with him informally about getting to know him and about some of our policy priorities. And it was just a great opportunity to get to know more people there. So although ARPA is not partisan, we encourage you to be partisan, to take out a membership in the political party that best aligns with your values. And we encourage you to be involved in leadership races, go to these conventions, and ultimately be involved in all these parties to try to bring about Christian biblical policy. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Levi. Now, yesterday was a big day here in Ottawa for two reasons. The first, the lifting of the federal vaccine mandates, and the second, the passage of Bill C-11 through the committee. Now, obviously, the lifting of the mandates is big news. There's been growing opposition and frustration to the Liberals holding out on this issue, waiting so long to respond to the varied and public criticism from multiple airlines, airports, hotels, and more. The way the government has held on to these rules for so long, long after the provinces and many international allies had done away with them, made it pretty clear the government was simply being vindictive on those who they disagreed with. However, for those of you for whom this means you're no longer second-class citizens, for those of you, and I know quite a few here in Ottawa, who are now able to return to their jobs, whether in the federal government or elsewhere, who can return to traveling across the country to see relatives that they haven't seen in several years, is a welcome relief. And so if your MP was one of the ones who was outspoken about these issues, be sure to thank them for their efforts in making this a successful campaign. And you can send them an email today at easymail.arpacanada.ca. Now, on the other hand, my suspicions are raised when I see that this widely anticipated press conference by the Liberals about the vaccine mandates comes out at the same time and the same day that the Minister of Canadian Heritage, Pablo Rodriguez, forced the closure of debate on Bill C-11, and that bill gives the CRTC control over the internet. Now, despite strong opposition, the government continues to pretend that supporting this bill is for the genuine benefit of all Canadians who use the internet. Yesterday, an amendment to restrict the CRTC's oversight to organizations that have $150 million or more of revenue, so organizations like Amazon, Spotify, and Netflix, was rejected. And so the fact that the Liberals, NDP, and Bloc MPs would turn down this amendment speaks to the intention of using this bill to influence the online productions of small organizations like this video, this Quick Updates, or your church's YouTube channel, and even individual users like you on the internet. Now, Bill C-11 is going back to the House for third reading, and we need your help in letting your MP know that they need to vote against this legislation. Go to easymail.arpacanada.ca and send our draft email today. Surely you've got 5 minutes free right now to do that. We've had hundreds of mailed cards going to MPs here over the last couple of weeks about this bill, and now it's time to send them 1,000 emails. Now, can we get your help in sending those today? Go to easymail.arpacanada.ca right now. Well, that's it for quick updates. Thanks to you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.